Hey everybody, it's the Tuesday evening edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. Hearts are a little heavy in the weather community today because, of course, the longtime Cleveland television weather legend Dick Goddard did pass away at the age of 89 earlier today. Dick Goddard has been a huge influence on so many meteorologists' careers. A lot of people who are practicing meteorologists who grew up in Northeast Ohio cite Dick Goddard as the reason they're doing what they're doing. For me, it was a combination of things. A lot of meteorologists can kind of point to one weather event that got them into the weather, kind of gave them the weather bug. To me, it was a combination of things in the 80s. The Weather Channel was pretty new. I loved looking at the very colorful USA Today weather page. Back then, most newspapers were still all black and white, but the beautiful, colorful USA Today weather page really captured my imagination. And then watching Dick Goddard on TV, especially watching with my grandmother, who was in my family kind of the original weather geek. We were big Channel 8 fans in Cleveland, and of course Dick Goddard was our favorite. I always kind of had a sense of pride knowing that Dick Goddard and I have the same birthday, February 24th, and just I can't tell you how much his style and demeanor and how much science he incorporated into his weathercasts influenced me and influenced just countless others, both television meteorologists and meteorologists who aren't on TV. A lot of people who have seen Dick Goddard in action have been greatly influenced by his wit, his style, and that's not to say anything of his incredible devotion to animals and what he has done for the four-legged friends over the years. So we're going to miss Dick Goddard, and RIP to a real legend in the world of television and weather. All right, our weather here at home today, not exactly great for parts of the day. Some of the day was okay. We started this morning with some fog in Youngstown with some showers around as well. Then we saw some sunshine trying to work in for the rest of the morning, and then right on schedule, the shower started to build back in as we got into the afternoon, and some localized downpours did ensue. We had a few claps of thunder and some briefly gusty winds as well. We're into August now. It gets a little bit harder as we get into August to have extreme heat, and on this date back in 1930, we had our latest 100-degree temperature on record. We only have about 10 triple-digit temperatures on record here locally, but the latest one occurred on this date back in 1930. Most of our heat records, of course, are from the month of July. 24-hour rainfall totals from actual rain gauges across the valley. Down in southeastern Columbiana County, not a whole lot, but amounts got a little bit heavier, certainly, as you got up towards Mahoning County. A little over an inch in Canfield, about a half an inch or so. From downtown up towards Girard, 3/4 of an inch. Austintown, Newton Falls, a little less than that. And these are 24-hour totals. We certainly had some bouts of heavier rain prior to this 24-hour period yesterday afternoon in some parts of the valley. When we talk about radar estimates, we can kind of box in our whole area here and get a radar estimate of about 0.3. That's just an average, though. Some places have had a fair amount more, some places a fair amount less. Yards are starting to green up, I would say, in a lot of the valley after a pretty fallow period in terms of precipitation back in July and early August as well. All right, radar this evening shows not much in the way of downpours left. A couple of light rain showers still around this evening. Of course, the big national weather story has been Isaias, which made landfall near Ocean Isle Beach near the North-South Carolina border last evening. This really got its act together at the last minute. Really, some last-minute strengthening led to a lot of problems around Myrtle and heading up into the Wilmington area in North Carolina. This produced tornadoes and wind damage and flooding problems and lots of power outages all the way up through the mid-Atlantic states into the Northeast. Still have a tornado watch out for parts of New England this evening. This is racing up into Canada very quickly this evening. It's still muggy here locally, but not for much longer. This much advertised turn towards more comfortable weather is going to take shape later tonight into tomorrow. These dew points have dropped into the upper 40s in parts of the upper Midwest this evening, and that refreshing air mass is getting set to come our way. Showers will stick around here and there for the next few hours. I don't think there's much more than a sprinkle or a stray shower as we head through the overnight hours tonight, and a mix of sun and clouds coming our way for Wednesday. And not only will the air be drier, it's not going to be very warm. Temperatures no higher than the mid-70s tomorrow afternoon. A little taste of September it's going to be just delightful outside. Our model shows a little green underneath some of these clouds tomorrow afternoon. I'm not ready to buy that at this point, but I do think that a fair amount of cloudiness will try to build up at times in the afternoon hours for our Wednesday. A sunnier day coming up Thursday, although Thursday could start with some river valley fog in parts of the area. Now, as we go into the day Friday, we get a little more of an easterly flow, and that leads to clouds and showers along the spine of the Appalachians. Now, west of the Appalachians into western PA, eastern Ohio, I think our rain chances are pretty low on Friday, but I can't rule out maybe a sprinkle or a shower, especially over towards I-79 in Mercer and Lawrence counties. This little summertime hiatus is just that. It's a hiatus. The heat is going to build back in next week. I showed you this animation last evening. Not much has changed with our thinking. This is a big sprawling area of high pressure, centered over the Four Corners region in the southwest, but expanding all the way to the east. This is not the kind of pattern that's going to produce extreme heat, but consistent heat, you bet, for next week. Summer is far from over. This will come with some precipitation chances as well. There'll be several chances, I think, of showers and storms next week, starting on Monday. After a dry weekend, starting Monday, shower and thunderstorm chances will probably ramp up for some parts of next week. So a steamy, muggy, warm, and potentially unsettled pattern as we head into the middle stages of August. All right, thanks for watching tonight's weather for Weather Geeks. Hope to see you back here on Wednesday. In the meantime, hope you and yours have a safe and a pleasant Tuesday night.